So one of the most exciting times in the NFL offseason is already here. The NFL free agency period. And we all know it's all about the quarterbacks in the offseason, seeing who's getting broke off. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the hottest quarterback that's going to be a free agent, Kirk Cousins, why he deserves every dollar that's coming his way, and why you should stop hating on him. We're starting right now. What up, dude? What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Blunt Sports Talk. You guys already know what it is. The channel, we might not tell you what you want to hear, but we're definitely going to tell you what you need to hear. On this channel, I'll give you a recap and analysis of the best division in the NFL, the NFC South, along with other NFL analysis and relevant topics. So, if you want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below right now. Don't even play. Just go ahead and hit it right now. Give this video a thumbs up, too, while you're at it. Real quick, in the comments below, let me know what you think Kirk Cousins is going to end up going next season. Who will he be taking snaps for next season? Do you think that the Redskins will keep him and trade him? What do you think is going to happen? Where will he be playing next year? My man, Kirk Cousins. Let me tell you about my man, Kirk Cousins. This guy, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't always a fan, but I've been converted. He's been underrated most of his career, and it's finally his time to be coveted. I want this guy to see the market. The Redskins are trying to franchise tag him and trade him. They've been franchise tagging him for the past few years. He's been playing under it. They got to let him free, man. Free my dude, Kirk Cousins, man. Free Kirk Cousins. Go ahead and let my man Kirk Cousins hit that market and see them dollar signs is about to come his way when those contract offers come through. He's already said he's not discussing anything until free agency starts. So don't even hit my man line like that unless you're talking about the real paper. You know, I hate that expression, but this guy has been a great professional his whole career. He always says the right things, does the right things. We all know he wasn't the Redskins' first choice when they had Shanahan. It's the RG3 factor. A lot of the hate comes from people really being big RG3 fans when he came out. And to see him fall off so hard and Kirk Cousins really just come in the same class, be drafted way later than him, and to be giving up less for RG3, he balled out. All you RG3 fans need to have a seat, man. He's done. Kirk Cousins is his time, man. My man was a 4th round draft pick. Give this man some respect, man. He's balled out. You got to take your hats off to this guy for taking advantage of the opportunity that was given to him once RG3 got injured. This guy's been franchised multiple times. He bet on himself. He didn't sign that measly long-term contract they tried to offer him when they weren't sure where he was going to be. He bet on himself and said, let me show you guys what I'm really made of and what I really can do. And he couldn't have picked a better time to have some of his best career years. This Kirk Cousins situation kind of reminds me of those girls that in high school, they might not have been the cutest or the prettiest, and they didn't bloom early like some of the other girls, so they were kind of the ugly duckling, and nobody really picked them coming out initially. But when you come back to that high school reunion 10 years later, everybody can't get their eyes off of little Susie because she's the hottest thing since sliced bread. She glowed up on everybody. She got that nice job. She's doing well for herself. She's dolled up now, and everybody's thinking like, what the heck happened to Susie? And why did we sleep on her? And that's exactly what Kirk Cousins is. He's little Susie. RG3 might have been that prom queen that everybody knew peaked early in high school when he was rookie of the year. But Kirk Cousins was just sitting there waiting for his time. He comes up to this class reunion, which is AKA free agency, and it's time for him to get paid. He's showing everybody that, hey, I can ball and I belong with some of the quarterbacks in this league. Give me my money. The crazy part is a lot of people still doubt Kirk Cousins because his name is Kirk Cousins. He doesn't look like too imposing of a quarterback. He's just there. And I can admit, I was one of those guys until this past season. But when I saw this guy go to Seattle with a bunch of scrub receivers and weapons and beat them on the road in a 2-minute drill when they knew he had to pass, they kind of was like, all right, okay, cool. Not to mention, in a game where I saw him play the New Orleans Saints on the road, one of the better teams in the NFC, and he really should have beat them. But some bad play calling by Jay Gruden allowed them to turn the ball over and the Saints to end up winning the game. Kirk Cousins did everything he could to win that game, and he even had a lead, but the Saints just came back and won. And keep in mind, this guy's best receiver was Terrell Pryor. I'm talking about a guy that was a below-average quarterback and an average receiver at best who had one good year in Cleveland and ended up getting paid. Oh, yeah, not to mention his best weapon in Jordan Reed is always hurt and can't stay off the IR list. Oh, yeah. Not to mention that he lost one of his running backs for the season in Robert Kelly. And his best running back was a 5'6", 185-pound guy that catches passes more than anything. Oh, yeah. He got hurt, too. Let me just put a rookie behind you and let you lead this garbage team that we have and throw to Vernon Davis. You got to give this man credit for putting up the numbers that he did with the amount of players that were around him and with the lackadaisical average coaching that he had there also. For you number crunchers out there, let's go ahead and look at the statistics. So in his 3 full years as a starter, this man throws for 4,000 plus yards, including almost 5,000 yards in 2016, 25 plus touchdowns in every season, and over a 94 passer rating. Need I remind you one more time how average the weapons around him are, just in case to put those numbers in perspective, just in case you want to doubt him some more. Now we're hearing talks about the Browns and the Jets talking about they're willing to pay whatever it takes to get Kirk Cousins to come to them. Me and my boy Kirk about to make it rain, baby. Oh, yes, the payday is coming. My man Kirk. However, I think Kirk should go ahead and go to a contender, man. Maybe Minnesota, since they have a need for a quarterback. Maybe even Denver, who's going to have some little bit of transition, but they've always needed a quarterback the past few seasons. Somebody that's right there, almost over the top, but they just need a solid quarterback to get them there with some pieces in place. If he could go to somewhere like that already has a dynamic duo or receivers, just imagine the numbers he can put up, especially since his best duo receivers was Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson. Can you imagine him with Thielen and Diggs and a big tight end like Rudolph and then a half-decent running game behind him, especially when Dalvin Cook comes back? That seems like a recipe for a championship for a team that almost got there this year. And free agency is going to be crazy this year. I'm excited to see where everybody goes. Jimmy Garoppolo got paid, so you know Kirk Cousins is going to get broke off. That salary cap for quarterbacks it's off the charts, man. I say it all the time. It's off the charts. You like that? You like that? I know I like that. So you guys let me know down below in the comments where you think Kirk Cousins is going to end up going. And do you think he's going to get a big payday? Will he be the highest paid player in NFL history? Let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, this is Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. I'll see you next time.